Hello and welcome to the build video. Today we are opening up the LEGO Ideas Pirates of Barracuda base set. I got this one close to a year ago already. I bought it last Black Friday when it was on sale from either LEGO or Entertainment Earth. I can't remember which one. Either way, I got it for a good price. I really wanted it for a while, but I decided to wait for some kind of sale in order to justify getting it. And this thing is an absolute beast. It looks great. Not only is it an island, but it also can convert into the actual ship. So I'm super excited to put this one together. I've loved LEGO Pirates for a long time. I started getting into LEGO right at the time when Pirates was being phased out, the original run of Pirates anyway. But they've brought them back a few times, including this one, which is inspired by the Classics line. A lot of the minifigs you'll see are inspired by some of those old minifigs. So let's make like a pirate and dig into this treasure. And there we have the Pirates of Barracuda Bay Lego set. It's really quite a gorgeous set. I love both builds, both the shipwreck version and the ship version. But as you can see, I was more partial to the shipwreck version as I put it back to how that was originally. There's a lot to love about this set, but I do have a couple things to nitpick. One is I don't like the material that the sails are made out of. They seem really susceptible to just holding whatever shape you put them in. So if you crush these, you're going to have those bends and those folds, and you're going to be stuck with them with no way to get them out. I wish they had been made with like some more of a cloth-like material, kind of like how the capes are made nowadays. But this is definitely a little bit more sturdy, even if you've just got to be careful that you don't step on it the wrong way, or anyway. My other complaint is the pieces making up the minifigs aren't really made up of anything new or exclusive. Most of the faces we see from other sets, other cheap sets. A lot of the torsos are repeats. So that's kind of disappointing. It would have been more fun to get some exclusive pirates that you could only get in this set. We get what we get, and they're not bad minifigs. They're actually some really good ones. My favorite minifig here is Tortuga. He's got some great details on the tattoos in his torso. He's a really simple minifigure, but he's got so much character to him. And then, of course, the Captain Redbeard is fantastic as well. I love that they aged him up, so that way he's gotten some gray in his beard since the last time we saw him in the early 90s. So this is fantastic to have updated, and then just like an older version of him is neat. It adds to the story of his crew shipwrecked on this island, and it's a simple touch, but also a really nice, clever one. Now, as you saw in the video, this whole thing actually comes apart and restructures into a ship, which is called the Black Seas Barracuda, which is a remodel of an old 1990s pirate set, which was very well loved and actually goes for quite a pretty price point these days on the aftermarket. So just having that chance to have a version of that old set is really nice for those of us who can't afford to buy vintage Legos. And the way that this whole thing is modeled into almost a 2-in-1 set where you have the island build and the ship build is just insanely clever and very well done. It looks great in this form, and it looks great in the ship form, and it connects and holds very well together in the ship form. I was a little wary at first as I was putting it together, but it actually worked very well. And then if you think turning it into the ship was complicated, just reverse engineering that was kind of a pain as well. But I figured it out, so it's not an annoyance, but I'm not likely to turn it back into the ship mode anytime soon. You can store all those extra pieces that you need to turn it into the ship in probably like a Ziploc bag or something, but I think I'm going to try to just combine it into this set so that way, one, it's all together and I don't have to worry about losing a bag of extra pieces, and two, just kind of build onto it more and make it my own. One of the things I love about the Lego Ideas set is you get these big hefty books, and what I thought was a really nice touch was a return to the comics that you would always get in either the Lego magazine or at the end of the instructions or in the little shopping catalogs. So it was really cool to see this one again. And then of course you get a little blurb with the designer and then the Lego designers who adapted his set from the Ideas project. And you also get a little introduction to all the crew, including Captain Redbeard himself. So that was really nice. Everybody's got their own names. Layout was nice, pages were good, everything was clear, so this was a well-made instruction booklet, and I just love when they're actually almost books. So, I love this set just because it's got so many things I enjoy. I love pirates, I love more architecture kind of sets, but then I also love the pirate ships, so it hit all the right buttons for me. I really loved it. To me, it was a must-buy, and I think anybody else who likes these similar themes will enjoy it as well. Definitely pick it up soon. I think it's going to retire here. I don't think it was announced for this year, but more than likely will next year. Even though it's a pretty popular seller, I feel like they'd want to keep it around. But it went on sale last Black Friday, so maybe you can score it for a good deal this Black Friday as well, like I did. So keep an eye out, and maybe you'll get two of them, so that way you can have a ship and then also an island. So, next week for my action figure build, I've got more McFarlane figures. You might be asking where all the Hasbro figures are. Well, I'm asking that myself too, because I just can't find a whole wave of anything these days, or Marvel Legends. So, we're doing some more McFarlane Batman figures. Surprise. Well, not really Batman figures, but in the same universe. Because I have these Suicide Squad figures. We've got Harley Quinn, Bloodsport, Peacemaker, and then everybody's favorite, Polka Dot Man. And they turn into Bill the King Shark. So, looking forward to these. They look like a pretty solid wave. Maybe not great for a couple of them, but we're going to open them up and maybe they'll impress us. So stay tuned for that action figure unboxing, and thank you again for everybody who got me to that 200 subscriber mark. I am very grateful. Probably going to be a while until I do another live unboxing video, just because I've set the goal to 500, so we'll see how fast I can get to that one. But until then, stay safe, happy hunting.